Happy Friday. Tori was wondering if her sweater's cool. We'll get to that, Tori. So we're gonna all go around the horn.
You would love it.
It's that. We're gonna go around the horn and we're gonna talk about Tori's sweater. But we also have some other things we're going to get to today. So we're going to talk about Goonies. There's just you have something to say. Go for it.
No, I was just going to explain why I hate that.
Why do you hate going around the horn?
Because it's not natural.
Yeah, it is.
No, it just seems so produced.
Oh,
so if like you're telling
can't
a
help
story
it.
and you're like, hey, let's talk about your Thanksgiving. It's like
You don't like the dog. It's okay.
what are you talking about? I don't like dogs. Your sweater's gross. No, it just seems produced, and I'd rather have it be natural. That's why I hated the around the horn. But anyways, get back to Goonies.
Okay. Oh yeah. So you don't want to talk about her sweater. You don't like it?
Nobody does.
It's got nautical buttons.
Is it Tommy Hilfiger?
It's someone famous.
Tommy Hilfiger?
I'm
Who
just
is
saying
it?
that
Who is it?
It's a
Probably Tommy.
thrift shop, St. John's.
St. John's.
Oh my God.
What is that, real
Very
expensive?
nice.
No, that's it's
Extremely
very
nice.
expensive. But that's also where it is nice, but it's where older women shop.
Yeah, St. John's knit.
Yeah.
That's where your mother got her
Yeah,
stuff.
it's very
Does
expensive.
it come with mothballs?
Okay, guys, are we ready
Shut
for
your
this?
trap.
I wish we had full screens because here's a picture of my guy,
Corey.
You all know that I love Corey Feldman. He came on DBL and I got his autograph. It's really exciting. Then he invited me to his concert. I didn't go.
True fan.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys know this, but Goonies, the sequel, has been greenlit.
What?
Everybody's set to return. Okay, so we're going to go through the original cast and where they are now. Are we ready?
Yes.
First of all, I just want to let people know I've never seen the Goonies. Wow. It's one of the ones I just didn't see, and I want to let people know. But I'm going to be part of the conversation. Never seen it.
It's really good.
Oh,
Is it going to
Tori.
hold up?
Yeah,
Yes.
it'll hold up.
Okay.
Yeah,
It'll hold
I
up.
watch it. Anytime it's on, I watch it.
Really?
Just like you guys with Shawshank.
Yeah.
Oh, Shawshank's
Okay,
the best.
I have to admit, I haven't seen it either. Tori and I, we have to watch it.
Yeah, we gotta do it
I've never
together.
seen
You gotta
it.
watch it.
Wait, I have another topic that we'll get to. The brother's son.
Okay, yes.
Because,
I heard good things.
okay.
Do you know what else is filming?
What?
Happy Gilmore 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, that'll be
Yeah.
good.
So they're already in production.
Is what's his name going to be there? The guy?
Shooter
Shooter
McGavin.
Shooter
McGavin.
McGavin.
Shooter McGavin.
I saw him
Yeah.
in a bar once and just went like this, and he was like, "Yeah,"
I get
and
that a
that was
lot.
it.
He talks about, I heard him on a podcast, and that he talks.
He's like, everyone does it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're glossing over the fact that my TV series recommendation yesterday on the thread, he said is quite possibly the best series ever.
I love
Ever.
it.
It only has one season.
And then
Did you
he's
start drinking again?
I know. We last weekend in
And
jail.
then, Jeff, he said, bow down to the TV recommendation queen.
Because that's too,
So we'll get to
that's
that.
too straight that I
Thank
hated
you.
on and I was dead wrong.
Okay, so we'll get to
Continue.
that. Okay, so Goonies. Let's figure out what everybody's doing.
Is it just? Let me ask you. Is
Yeah.
it like a Stand by Me type of thing where it's a group of young kids go on an adventure? Okay, got
Yep,
it.
they go on a
That's like
treasure
an
hunt.
80s thing.
But it's
Oh.
funny, too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so Sean Astin?
Oh,
Austin?
I love him.
Astin. Sean Astin, UCLA
Patty
alum.
Astin. Patty Duke's his
Rudy.
mother.
Rudy, UCLA alum. Sean, let's see what he's doing.
Sam from Lord of the Rings.
Yes. Okay.
Maybe should have done a little pre-show prep.
He's not doing much. He's just not doing
Oh,
much.
which
I
one
think
is
he's
this?
got,
He was in
he's
Lord
got
of
that
the
Lord of the
Rings.
Rings money.
Oh, Sean
Okay,
Astin? He's
so-
doing tons.
Yeah, he
There's a
definitely.
National Sean Astin Day, in fact, and it just happened.
He's doing a lot of voiceover work.
Yeah.
He did do some stuff with The Big Bang Theory and Stranger Things.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
But he's the voice of Raphael. That's amazing on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
He was also in the
You're talking
DNC.
about that over
Are you going to
Lord
go
of the
through the
Rings?
whole cast?
Yeah.
It's a half-hour
No, there's
show.
only
to his
5.
Wikipedia.
Hold on. Josh Brolin. We all know
His
he's
mother's
busy.
Maryland.
Josh who?
Josh Brolin.
Oh, yeah.
He's doing great.
Mother-in-law.
Yeah.
Barbara Streisand.
He's in the Avengers, Infinity War,
He's
and
doing
Avengers
very well.
Endgame. He's
His
doing great.
mother-in-law is Barbara Streisand.
Okay, Corey Feldman, my favorite.
Barbara.
Wait, Barbara's his mother-in-law?
Yeah.
Whoa.
She married James Brolin.
Wow.
Okay, sorry. Continue.
Okay, so we just recently caught up with Corey Feldman. That was exciting. He's got his band, and
Why didn't
You
you,
already
why didn't you go
talked
to the show?
what show?
Corey show.
Because I felt like Corey thought I liked him.
Oh, okay.
And you know me, that's not who I am. I'm a married woman, and even if I wasn't a married woman, I'm not a groupie. So, okay, next we got Jeff Cohen.
I feel like you've explained that
Look
to many
what
bouncers.
Jeff Cohen looks like. Oh my gosh. So Jeff Cohen obviously plays Chunk.
Yeah.
Okay, Jeff
Chunk?
Chunk.
Is he heavy? Like,
Yeah.
Oh.
He does the truffle shuffle.
What's that?
He pulls his shirt and goes.
true. He's right.
That sounds like fun.
You,
Now,
you gotta
I
watch
can do
it.
that.
He's killing it also with voiceover work.
So
Scooby-Doo and Ghoul School. Okay.
So a lot of these people went into voice work.
well, get this. Kiwi Kwan.
Yeah.
Academy Award winner.
Oscar
we
winner.
got Kiwi Kwan coming
Dr.
back.
Jones, Dr.
Wait,
Jones.
can I ask a question?
Yeah.
This is kind of beautiful but kind of sad at the same time. Is Kiwi Kwan the reason that people stay in the business longer than they should?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Because Kiwi Kwan was kind of, there's always like, next year's my year.
Yeah.
And a lot of times you should stop and like go into
Have people
home
told you-
remodeling
told-
or like
told
you
people-
had a great run. You had
Have
3
people told you
movies.
that? Yeah.
That was really good. that hurt because it was so funny. But yeah, I mean, it's that I remember they said it one time on American Idol. I thought it was interesting that that this is the only business where you can die with compliments because they just keep, next year, because no one wants to be the person that said Whitney Houston couldn't sing. So they're like, oh, you didn't do it, come back next year. But Kiwi Kwan, he had a long gap and now he's back.
And I
That's
think for him
amazing.
too, I mean, we all remember his comeback speech at the Oscars
was so
because
touching.
not only was he huge in Goonies, but then he was short round.
Yeah,
in
he was
Indiana Jones.
I mean, Spielberg was there.
I know.
Harrison Ford gave him the award.
Right.
What a circle for short
Yeah.
round.
So hopefully
She was really proud of
we'll
that.
see more of Kiwi Kwan, right?
Yeah.
And then yes, she was Carrie Green. You remember she's the pretty girl that dated Josh Brolin. I keep
No
doing
one
this
knows
like
who
you guys
Carrie
can't
No
see
one can
anything.
see that.
Oh well, anyways, it was her big debut, and she's done things: Law and Order, ER, Mad About You, Special Victims
How long
Unit.
is this segment?
I don't know.
And then there's Martha
You
Plimpton.
know that
She's
girl that
been
you
in-
haven't heard about in 42 years? She's on
Sorry.
Law and Order. She's the voice of the dog.
Anyways, Goonies 2. I'm excited. I'm excited about Goonies 2. I think it'll live up.
Is it a summer come out?
We don't know when it'll come. It just got greenlit.
Very
Very
exciting.
excited
You
about
know,
that.
what's that one actor's name actually? The Fratelli brothers? He was in The Sopranos too. He's a big actor.
He's in this movie?
I don't know,
Or
but he
his-
was in the first one. Remember the Fratellis?
It's funny because
Italian
Fratello
guys?
means brother. So funny.
Oh, I forgot to get to that. Remember what you're saying.
You don't know what I'm
Who
saying?
were the Fratelli brothers?
Dude, they're the ones who they're running from the whole movie.
Oh, yeah, the bad guys.
Yeah.
You just have to say the bad guys.
Robert who?
Oh, they're not mentioned in here. How sad. They didn't make the cut.
That dude's a big actor.
Okay, well,
he
they
played
didn't make the
Ralph
cut.
on The Sopranos. Ralphie.
Okay.
Oh, I know Ralphie
Okay.
on The
Yeah,
Sopranos.
he's in there.
I did not
Anyways,
know that.
Whatever.
Do you guys know who? So Chunk,
boy.
not Chunk. Hold on. Do you know who John Matusak is? Do you know who John Matusak
I'm guessing
is?
the other brother.
No.
Who?
The Goonie?
Hey, you guys.
Oh, that's what's his name? What's his name? You don't know the main guy's
Johnny
name?
Matusak.
Can we just stop and talk
Rocky
about?
Road.
It's like Sam did anti-prep for this, where like just knowing nothing.
My favorite
baseline,
movie. You don't know the main.
Because it would move faster if you were like, I don't know the answer to
Oh
that.
my
But she's
gosh.
like, hold on.
You guys, you know he was a professional. Do you know Sloth? Here's good. This is good. Sloth.
Is Sloth the weird looking gentleman? I didn't like that guy. I only saw the
Yeah, but he's
commercial.
super friendly. And
Prosthetics.
Him
It's
and
all
Chuck.
prosthetics.
Him and Chuck are best friends.
Okay, but it's
weird.
all prosthetics.
Okay.
I love me some Sloth. Did you guys know
I love you, Chuck.
that before he started out in the acting world, he had quite the career as a professional football player? I don't know why I'm laughing.
Are you high?
No. He was a defensive end on the Texans, the Chiefs, the Redskins, and the Raiders.
Wow, that's actually interesting.
That is the most interesting part of that
when she says
conversation.
that,
9 minutes in, now we got to something interesting.
I'm just embarrassed that my story that I presented today was a flop.
It was worse than a flop.
But it was all
bad.
in your control, Sam. All you have to do is read. Like the first question, Jeff goes, the Fratelli
I'm
brothers, and
tired.
she goes, I don't know who that is. And
They weren't in the rundown.
the antagonist in the entire
Oh, God, that makes
Sam's
All he
like,
had to
just
say
say
was
the bad guys.
Oh,
All
God.
he had to say was the bad guys. In case someone else's
God.
turn. I'm
Batman,
done.
the Joker. Who's
I'm
that?
I'm done.
Okay, we are also going to discuss very quickly. We did hear on Tuesday that Taylor Swift, right after
We didn't on Tuesday.
we did on
We were
Wednesday.
supposed to.
On Wednesday, we heard about it.
I know. Yes, on Tuesday.
Oh,
but you said
Tuesday.
we discussed it.
No, we heard.
Oh,
I said we heard
okay.
about it. That T Swift did the thing we thought we were going to see.
Yeah.
She endorsed one Kamala Harris and Tim Walz in a tweet. By the time I had finished reading the tweet, which is quite not It was nice and chunky. 1 million people had
Shout out
already.
Goonies.
Yeah, chunky. 1 million people had already liked it. Now
And
she's.
tell about the picture.
Okay, so she used a cat picture with her famous cat.
Yep.
And she signed it, Childless Cat Lady.
You predicted all of this.
All of this. Now, she didn't say you need to vote for this person. She said do
Go
your
back to
own
Goonies.
research. Do your own research. But she did say,
She
I
did
think,
say do your own research.
yeah, and she said, I want you to vote early and I want you to understand registration. And she linked those, which is so important. She has 238 million followers.
But that's globally.
Globally. So hopefully young white females, which is predominantly her base, will register early. And I'm very excited because she is someone that is speaking out for women's rights. By the way, at the very end, Kamala, can you guys still see me? Kamala was doing her watch party after the
what are you
event,
doing? Why are you
after the debate, and she walked out
squatting?
like this. Thank you, everyone. And as soon as she took a step, Taylor Swift's The Man came on. So it was all prepared. It was all, and it goes, I think I'll get there quicker if I were a man. And everyone went crazy.
Why did you just stand up
I
like
know,
that?
why are you squatting?
It was
I thought
like
the
the doctor
camera
said
couldn't
you would never walk again, and then you stood up.
The cameras couldn't see my head, but she goes, thanks so much. Boom, Taylor plays. It was just, that's how you politically deliver.
You're right.
I'm not
That's
even-
a
I'm-
master class.
Can I ask a serious question? Did she endorse Kamala? Because she just said
She
the
said
vote.
Kamala. Nope.
She said Kamala and Harris is what I'm at Walls. They are getting my vote.
Yep.
But you can certainly do your own research. But she promoted just the idea of voting. So she is literally MTV Rock the Vote in one human being right now.
And she endorsed them, so she actually did. I'm just going to repeat what you're saying.
but then Trump.
Kill Whitey. That's
from Black
what's
Sheep.
that?
Yes,
Yes.
From Black
when
Sheep?
Chris Farley gets high.
I'm not high.
No.
Don't put that out there.
I didn't say that.
No
I
one
was saying
said that.
No,
We're talking about a
I'm
movie
talking
scene.
about a movie.
Paranoid.
Chris
Being
Farley
high
gets
is
high.
not a problem. Sorry.
Listen,
Not
Chris
high.
I didn't even say that.
He did.
No one said that.
I said Chris Farley gets
You
high
did.
in Black Sheep with the band, and then he goes out to promote people to vote. And then the
Oh,
band's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
and he goes,
Yes.
"Oh yeah, kill Whitey."
Yeah, yeah.
And they're like, "No."
I just Sam took me to a weird place, but I do have to say this.
You know what I'm talking about?
Do you remember like when you were younger and like you would get high for the first time with a stranger and like somebody would
With
be
a
freaking
stranger?
out the way Sam would be? And
Yeah,
like
you have
remember
paranoia
where like
about
there'd be one person
I-
like, "What'd you guys put in
That
this?"
was
And you're
Jeff, I
like,
bet.
"Calm down." Everybody's like, "Where's my? You took my keys." And you're like, "I'm gonna leave." Like you have like.
Why is that guy
I-
yelling so much at
Yeah,
me?
yeah. What'd you do? Why can't I get out? And you're like, just pull the
I
handle.
would tell you if I was high. I'm not high. No stranger to being high. I like to take a gummy at night before I go to bed.
Yes.
I'm not high. I got you into that. You used to
Why does
shame
everyone
me.
have to take credit for everything?
So anyone want to say Taylor Swift? Good job
Oh, yeah.
on that.
Yes.
Um,
Anybody, who would you want to see make an endorsement?
She was the one to me.
Not like a Beyonce?
No, she was the childless cat
Okay.
lady, and we need white women to
Okay.
understand that they
You're
need to get
right.
off their
White women don't show up.
privileged butts
We don't
and
show up.
vote.
Kill Whitey. Sorry.
Who would you be like? Who would you want to
Yeah.
see?
I don't care. I don't want.
Okay.
Actually, I don't want people I like getting involved with
Okay.
politics or who.
Fair
Because I
enough.
want to like your craft, not your opinion.
Okay. What about you? Who would your dream celebrity endorsement be?
Dream. I mean.
Who would be like, oh, damn.
I'll tell you what would.
Jay-Z?
what would-
Yeah, like
no,
Jay-Z.
because I think that's kind of obvious.
What about Nas?
Somebody that's always
naming
kind of
rappers.
been on the fence. So maybe like The Rock. I would just be interesting to me because I
made a
think
choice.
we saw it when he was kind of. You could tell when we were still doing DBL. He was dipping his toe in the water of politics.
Yeah.
But I think he
see
had
it.
that moment of, I'm The Rock. Everybody loves me. As soon as I put my name on the ballot, 50% of people
Well, he
hate
kind of
me.
did that with Biden, and he realized
Right,
that.
back
yeah.
out,
just like
didn't he?
remember when he tried to raise money with Oprah for
Yeah.
Hawaii, and like he still never recovered from that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just like
McConaughey too dipped his toe in
Yeah.
a little bit.
I
but,
would love McConaughey
I would
in
too.
politics.
McConaughey
He
was
seems
great.
fair.
But like you said, half the people
Right,
hate you.
are going to hate
It's
you
not
as soon as
worth-
you take one policy stance.
That's
Yeah.
why I have to say to bravo to Taylor because she's gotten a lot of heat from the right for not being married, not having children, and for doing this. She's just going to get a lot of hate, and she took it on and she did it. She didn't have to, and she did it. She thought it was important enough.
I did hear something really interesting about Taylor, and I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. They were saying that because Taylor is so disliked by the right, and her relationship with Travis Kelce is kind of also disliked 'cause they're not married. They were saying what an interesting time we live in because she used to be the symbol for like an attractive white woman
Right. Country
dating
music,
the all-American white football player.
Right.
But now
And she
in
came from country.
2024 lenses, half the country doesn't like that.
Sure.
Whereas, like, I just never thought about it like that because that was
interesting.
really what Greece was. When I never saw Greece, but like the star football player and the hot cheerleader.
Greece is great.
Yeah.
But remember, her
He
songs
was
are
never
like
a football player. He was a wannabe track star.
Yeah, Danny
He was a
Zuko.
greaser. Danny's.
Remember he tries out for baseball and he takes the catcher's mask.
hits him.
I love that.
He's like Jeff. He is Jeff.
Yeah, he's totally Jeff.
Remember when he wore those little white shirts and he was like,
Yeah, when he was trying to run and be cool.
The hurdles.
So he was never a football player. He was a greaser. And because she started doing, because she was a cheerleader and she started to date a jock, that's when he turned into a track and baseball player.
Right.
He was not a football player.
no, he was a greaser.
Yeah.
Yeah, but to your point, I don't think people don't like Taylor because she's not married or anything. I think it's her political views, which is half the country
Yep.
there, and the oversaturation. I
Yeah,
think
there is
that's
an
the reason
oversaturation.
why.
I love T-Swift, but there is an
But
oversaturation.
yeah, I think those are the reasons. I don't think it has any.
Right.
I know the right might say that, but I think that's what it is. I think the oversaturation, and because she takes a political view, you're
She
going to
doesn't have to, right?
No, she doesn't.
What political view? Because I don't know much about Taylor Swift, so I'm not
I
like
know
trying
everything.
to get an answer out of you. When you see her, when I see her, I don't really see her pushing. I feel like I see Beyonce pushing more of a pro-feminist, pro-black feminist.
She does that in her music,
Oh, see, I
definitely.
don't listen to her music, so, like-
Beyonce does. But Taylor Swift, if you watch her documentary, which I feel like
Miss Americana.
so many people did, you learn. Well, she did get really involved on her Instagram page with Marsha Blackburn in
Correct.
Tennessee. So she
That was her beginning.
Yep, she was like, "This is who I'm going to vote for. We got to make sure that Marsha Blackburn does not get reinstated
Seat,
or whatever, a seat." And then if you watch Miss Americana, there's a whole moment where she's talking to, is it her dad,
Yep,
manager, a
her
bunch of
dad.
different people, and she wanted to speak out against Trump at the time, and they told her not to, and she said, "No, I have to do the right thing."
And you know what her dad said? I don't think we'd know what Bing Crosby would vote for, or Bob Hope, and they're like, it's way later than that, and it's time to take a stand.
Yeah.
So I think
She had a pivotal moment there.
yeah, then her dad disagreed, and she had to break from that and do it.
Well,
Yeah.
let me ask you guys.
It also started in Denver. Remember, she sued that guy for touching her ass for $1.
Right.
That just started her being like, "You will not cross this boundary. That is
And
not
Scooter Braun.
acceptable." And yeah, exactly.
Well, I do want to ask this because and it does pertain to what we're talking about. Now I'm going to throw this out. If you are an actor or a comedian, your job is to create a theater of the mind. Like literally, a comic does not have anything behind them. What I'm saying needs to get in your head. So, is it incumbent upon you as an entertainer to keep kind of that blank slate where all the people know of you is the words that you're saying, rather than a preconceived notion of your because all that can kind of cloud your entire canvas and workspace?
I think it's up to the person on the platform. Do they feel good
Right.
enough with themselves to not say anything and just be the arts? Taylor herself felt she would not be fulfilled if she didn't speak up for young women.
Right.
That was clear to her, and she would not just sit back
Personal.
and take it because many country women, and no fault of their own, are non-political. They don't want to get in that world. That was going to change for her. She wasn't going to allow it.
Yeah.
I heard that. Wait, I think you told me that Scooter Braun Taylor Swift documentary
Right, I watched it.
really shows a different side that
Oh.
Scooter Braun
Did you
is
watch
in the
it?
right
No.
and Taylor Swift is not.
Well, I haven't
Did
seen that.
anybody, Nick, did you watch it? No. Y'all didn't.
Peter, did you?
See, you told me that,
Yes,
right? And it
I-
shows a totally different side because the narrative is Scooter Braun screwed her over.
Right, took the
Bro.
catalog without offering
Yeah,
it to
tell us
her.
about
And there's
that.
smoke around Scooter
I-
Braun. It's not just Taylor.
Look,
Kesha.
No,
I mean,
he's saying
not Kesha.
Scooter
No, no,
Braun's
Kesha
on your
was
right.
somebody
You're right.
else.
You're a doctor, someone. You're
Yeah.
not Luke or something. You're right.
Yeah.
I watched it twice pretty thoroughly, but it's been a couple months. But I will just say I don't know what
What's it
happened.
called?
Scooter versus Taylor or something like pretty.
Netflix?
Yeah,
Okay.
Netflix,
Prime?
HBO. No, it's not Prime. It's like
I think it's H.
Oh my
remember-
God,
I don't
go
know.
find it.
I think it. I think it went. I don't know. I think it got pushed down the algorithm. I know that she was telling her fans that they probably don't want to watch it. I'm so scared of them, But just as an objective observer that has no skin in the game, Scooter had some very legitimate points.
Really?
This stuff was like the idea that her essence was taken, sold out from underneath her, and that's why she needed to re-record. They were
And
like,
she wasn't given the option to buy it back. That was a
Right.
big
they
part.
were saying that she did.
Yeah, I've
and
heard that.
they were saying this is like she was like a corporation at that point. There's no way that you would look up and all of a sudden like, oh, my catalog is gone. Like that wouldn't happen to the Beatles or Michael Jackson.
But it did happen to Beatles with Michael Jackson.
But I'm saying it wouldn't happen the next day where they just wake up. They're aware that this incredible merger, Time Warner-esque merger is happening. And her dad was in control of her company and netted $10 million from that deal. So you're telling me your dad just made 10 mil off a deal that involved your catalog and you didn't know anything about it? That dog don't hunt. That dog don't hunt. And so
one of my favorite slogans
it's just
for
like
now.
it's a real thing where it's just like there is no it doesn't make sense that could happen and you not know about it.
Why do people want to just not believe her?
Because it doesn't make sense, Tori.
It does when there's a lot of smoke around Scooter Braun, not just her. Like other artists have said, he's not someone I feel comfortable with. But everyone seems to be like, but could it be Taylor's fault? Like, why?
I don't think it's a fault.
They made a documentary about it.
Right, but I guess this documentary, I guess you're saying it was pushed down. It didn't really. If this was true,
that documentary.
you'd think this would pick up and catch fire, and people would be like, "Yo, what's going on?"
Well, it's true because this is a legal situation. So there's documents that are highlighted. This isn't something where like somebody whispered behind your back and you can't prove it. When you're talking about hundreds of millions of dollars moving, there's a huge paper trail there, and they showed it. Mm-hmm. And it's just like anybody else's catalog. Jason Mraz, I couldn't buy his catalog and he's just on tour like Al Jackson bought my catalog. You're telling me he wouldn't know that?
Yeah, I know.
If somebody bought you and Jordan's whole catalog and then owned Together Mess's content, you guys wouldn't be aware of that?
You don't think there's like secret and not so scrupulous dealings? I haven't seen it.
I mean, you see it
I'm
with
just
the
saying,
stock
it's always
market.
interesting to me that no matter what, people want to take her down. Somehow.
See, but that's
with songs that she wrote herself.
Michael Jackson wrote those songs himself. The Beatles wrote, and Justin
Quincy
Bieber
Jones says they stole a lot of them.
Justin Bieber just sold his catalog, did he not?
He was with
Lil
Scooter.
Wayne sold his catalog. It's what you do when you're like,
I think he's still with him.
Yeah, I'm done. I want to make
over?
this money. But then what they were saying was it was kind of dirty business, and it's kind of coming back to me because they were saying, okay, I'm going to sell Sam my catalog of jokes, all 20 years of my jokes. So anytime those play on SiriusXM, Sam gets that money, right? Okay, so I sell it to Sam, I get the check, put it in Chase Bank. So we're done with business. But then I go on my Instagram and I go, y'all,
You really think she would do that, though?
I'm saying this is what they're saying.
Right.
They're saying that, but just to keep it a local reference. So then after I sell Sam my jokes, I go, hey, what's up, Instagram family? As a black man, my essence was sold out from underneath me.
Right.
So don't buy any of the albums that are out. Wait till I re-record those jokes and then buy them from me.
Right.
That's like selling somebody a restaurant, Jeff and Jordan's place, and then going on Instagram and being like, there's roaches in the food. Wait till we open our new spot.
True.
I gotta watch that. I gotta watch
I'm just
that.
saying,
I'll watch it too.
this is documented. So it's really interesting, especially as an outsider. Please don't come at me. I don't know.
Yeah, you're putting the other side.
The Swiftie Army's like, go to Al!
Yeah, I'm just saying, looking at it objectively, and I hope that that the Swifties can see and everybody else that at the end of the day, for as much as I love the Woo and they might love Taylor, at the end of the day, T's are crossed and I's are dotted. These are contracts, and so like this is business, and it looked like some strange business dealings. Watch it yourself. But I just think it's interesting that it's hard to find that
I'm
documentary.
glad you brought that up. I think hearing both sides is always important.
Yeah.
So they say there's two sides to every story, and then there's the truth.
Then there's the truth.
Sam goes into like this.
Should we play this game?
It's the kind of speak that they have on 2020 on Friday nights with those old anchors, and they're just those real. And they go, "So would you say that he was scrupulous?" And then it's like
I know exactly.
yeah,
Didn't we
what's his
interview
name?
that guy, John?
Keith.
No,
we
Wow.
did.
he was dope.
His wife loved the show.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Well,
him too.
that's
John
voice.
Quintones.
Yeah,
It is John.
yeah,
So
yes.
he does what
But
would
I
you
like-
do?
Yeah,
I'm
but I
talking
like-
about the older,
You're
the
thinking
other
of
white
Keith.
guy. Yeah, Keith
Keith
something.
Morrison.
Keith
Yes.
Morrison.
Keith Morrison.
With the white hair.
Yeah, you know
Yes.
he was Matthew Perry's stepfather.
Whoa.
Yes.
Oh boy.
He had just lost his stepson.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry, I brought the room
Don't,
down.
yeah, you did.
Isn't that crazy?
Don't you have a
11
game for us?
Why don't you go back to the
Don't you have a
Bummer
game for
Academy?
us? Before our game, really quickly, everybody, I just need to take this title back from you.
What?
The brother son.
What?
The TV show.
Sam is
We
breaking
need
out.
to take the
Wants to
title
tug it.
back.
Dude, you said I'm the worst at recommending TV shows.
Dude, you're like a Gene pick from Seinfeld.
I'm not a Gene
Not a Gene pick.
How dare you?
It's the worst.
Have you watched The Brother's Son yet? Have you watched The Brother's Son yet?
No, because
He
you
said-
recommended it, I'm out.
I
He
did
said
hear
it's-
good things.
He said it's the best series ever.
It's quite
Jeff,
good.
Ever.
it's the dopest
But there's
thing.
only one season.
You're
Do you
welcome.
think, do you think I
You're
didn't want to
welcome.
hate it? Do you think I didn't want to destroy this person on our group thread? Do you think I want to be
You're
doing this
welcome.
right now?
Everybody watch it.
It was
is
so
fantastic.
the first episode I was sitting
Hilarious.
It is shot beautifully.
Yep.
It's funny.
Edgy.
The best martial arts I've seen in
Right.
the
I
martial
know.
arts fighting scenes are amazing.
What about
story,
the
too.
writing?
The writing is it's
So
All right, I'm gonna
Brother's Son.
I'm gonna give it a whirl.
Okay, good. He'll
I
give it a
will.
whirl. I just
I'll give
needed
it a
you
whirl.
to. I needed you to. And if you like it, am I no longer the Gene pick?
No, you have to put three in
Three
a
in.
row.
Okay, go
Gene
ahead,
pick
Tori.
still. Okay, that's harsh. The Gene pick.
I know.
If you watch
Way
Seinfeld,
harsh,
you'll get the
Ty.
reference.
Way harsh.
I've been watching
Way
old Seinfelds, by
That's
the way,
good.
at
Oh,
night
I
because it's on Netflix.
I do it every night.
So
And
good.
it's
Palate cleanser.
man, it's so funny.
Makes me go to bed.
It's so funny.
Yep, and I-
very Larry David, obviously, Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Kramer.
What
What are you doing?
Like I just watched it when he puts the in the outlet. What do you call it? The paper
Oh,
clip.
yeah.
He's like, you do it, and she's like, no, you do it. He's like, it's only gonna sting, and then he's
Yeah,
like,
because of the cat that's meowing and
and
meowing.
he takes a slicer
Yeah.
and feeds it.
Oh, I remember
my
she cuts
God.
her
Please
heel.
open the door.
And she's opening her mail with it. All right, we're going off on a
Okay,
tangent.
come here, sweetie. All right,
Come
we have a
here.
quick game for you guys. It's a movie trivia because we can all play movie trivia as we only have a little bit of left. Can anyone answer me? What was the first
Little bit of left.
feature-length animated movie ever released?
This game
Snow White.
sucks.
Correct. In The Matrix.
Booyah!
In The Matrix, does Neo take the blue pill or the red pill?
The blue pill.
Anyone
I thought
else?
it was red pill because isn't that
Does he
phrase
say,
you've been red pilled?
It's blue pill.
Okay, I need everyone's
What do you
answer.
think?
He goes, oh, which one was, I want to say.
Now he likes the
I want to say
game.
red pill because doesn't he say I would have told him to take that blue pill and shove it up his ass? Oh, that's the same guy from Goonies, by the way. Yeah, that's the guy from Goonies.
Oh,
Just
it
say the
is?
bad guy or
The
the good guy. That's
antagonist?
all she knows.
The antagonist?
Do you know the guy I'm talking about from
The
The
antagonist.
Matrix?
The guy who eats the steak in the end?
Yeah.
I know exactly who you're talking
Is that the
about.
bad
That's the
guy?
guy
The
from
little
the
Italian
Goonies.
guy who's like this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
yes.
Yeah, he's big.
Anyways, which one is
Okay.
it?
Everyone, so you said
Blue.
blue,
I said red.
red.
Uh-oh.
I said red.
Now I'm second
Audience, what do you guys
myself.
think?
Come on, man.
Answer is the red
Damn.
pill.
Okay, so I'm one, you're one.
Okay.
Because I got the first one.
What movie did Tom Hanks score his first Academy Award nomination?
Oh, the one where he's
Philadelphia.
plays gay. Yeah.
Philadelphia.
That's
two
He
for
plays
me.
gay. That's a good one.
That's what he won for.
He's-
What's wrong with that?
You're
He
absolutely
wouldn't
right.
be able to, you know, he said he wouldn't take that part today.
Of course not. Yeah. And
What's
Forrest
wrong with
Gump.
that?
And Forrest Gump.
What? Listen, we're not on television. You could talk like a normal person now. Yeah.
Do you know who his lover was? Antonio Banderas.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
in
yeah.
that movie, Antonio
But,
Banderas.
the answer is not Philadelphia. 'Cause then-
Castaway.
Castaway is incorrect.
Okay, is it big?
It is big.
No
Wow.
way.
It
Two
is
for
big.
2 for sale.
Isn't that crazy?
Also, really quickly, would Big be made today?
No,
she
because-
does want to kiss that young
Yeah,
child.
it's weird.
That part
but
at the
she
end.
didn't know it was a young child.
Yeah, but at the end when he turns in it and she's like, "Hello."
Okay,
that
we
part
only have a
was
few
good.
minutes left.
Okay.
Hurry
He
up.
does make a wish on a machine, so none of it's really true
Zorgo
anyway.
or whatever.
And you guys are
Zorgo.
getting into the societal
Zoltan.
facts.
Zoltan.
Zoltar.
Zoltar. We're making okay. Last one.
Okay.
What is the name of the skyscraper in Die Hard?
Oh, Nakatomi Tower.
Say it slower. Say it slower.
He got it.
We're
He got
tied.
it.
Say it again.
The
Not-
Nakatomi Towers.
That's correct.
They make T-shirts with that.
I know,
Moving around.
Tori, we're tied.
So we
and I
have
hope
one
that
last one.
The
Hold on,
viewers...
Sam is keeping fake score.
2-2.
Poorly.
Finally, here we go. What
Tiebreaker.
flavor of Pop-Tarts does Buddy the Elf use in his spaghetti in Elf?
Oh man, I watched that movie 1,000
Me too.
times. What flavor?
Of
It looked like it was
Pop-Tarts.
a fruit. Like
Yeah, is
it
it
looks
strawberry?
jam.
Does Buddy the Elf use jam Pop-Tarts?
I've never
That's
seen
not a
Elf.
thing.
I think it's strawberry.
Yeah.
Strawberry? Strawberry, the answer? Chocolate, baby!
Why'd you point
Why-
to me?
Wow, that was racist.
Wow.
Was it?
Yeah, it
He
was.
didn't answer.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's like you guys got it
I
right.
think there's too much chocolate in here.
I did not mean it
Well,
that
we
way.
have to leave. Sorry we have to go, but we just got canceled. So.
Make sure you guys subscribe
just
to our
pointed out.
YouTube channel.
No, why don't you give the score again?
It was 2-0. We tied.
You said it was 2-2 moments ago.
Yeah, tied because none of us got
2-2.
that one.
2-0.
2-2.
Is that
But the game was the best part. by
We
the way.
tied. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure you go to our Instagram and Facebook at Daytime Talk After Dark. Make sure that you like us on there, comment, give us some suggestions, and then we will be live on a Tuesday at 5 p.m. Mountain, 7 p.m. Eastern. Love you guys.
Love y'all.
Tuesday, don't booze day.
What?
I don't know.
Tuesday's a booze day?
I was like, don't boo, vote.